Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Ant, and today I'm joined by...
Okay, that didn't work so well.
It never does. It's a really bad idea what you're doing. How are you guys? Thank you so much for joining us. Before I get to any of the sort of other stuff and stuff like that we normally talk about, our moderator Jack had a family member that's passed away recently, and he asked us if we could dedicate this show to him, and we absolutely will do. So everyone send a bit of love to Jack. Get them love heart emojis in the chat, and that is to John Fitzgerald. So R.I.P. John.
Yep, absolutely respect.
Absolutely. Sorry about that, Jack. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. We are approximately 24 minutes away from Raw starting. We've got Jack in, we've had Anthony in, we've had Andrew in, we've had Scott in. Lovely to see you all. Hope you're all doing well.
Indeed, it's nice to see you all here, keeping us company at 37 minutes past midnight UK time. It makes it worthwhile. Given
It certainly does.
Given that we were also up like last night doing Hell in a Cell or Hull in a Cell with the Wrestle Story.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, we've been working really hard on these live streams over the last few months and weeks, haven't we, dude? So
we certainly have. We certainly have. Raw has already started, said Kobe talks about wrestling.
Well, I'm watching R-Truth do a backstage promo. I think this is actually, I think this is all promo stuff.
I bet it has started, you know.
Oh, well.
I bet we're an hour late because we're an hour behind, aren't we?
Oh, clocks. Yeah, clocks have gone back, haven't they?
Whoa.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. And it
It's
turns
fine.
out I've not got the actual stream working then because I've got last week's up then.
We'll do a review, a proper review, and see what we can do in the time that we've got.
Thanks for letting us know, Kobe. I'll get to all your chat in a second. Just let me try and find...
Yeah, it's a good thinking. I didn't really think the clocks have gone back.
Neither did I. What have we missed, Kobe? What have we missed, man?
We'll do like I say, we can run it like a review, can't we? We'll do the rest of it and then we'll do a review. It's no big deal.
Absolutely. We just need to get the rest of it up because I'm still watching last week's. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going on find this one. Sorry about this, guys. We'll just get this sorted and then we'll party.
Absolutely.
So, Cricket Wireless commercial, cool. Oh well, there we go. That's us not thinking about the clocks have gone back in the UK, but they've not gone back in the Americas. So there we go. Jack says, according to Dave Meltzer, WrestleMania 37's main event is penciled in as Randy versus Edge, but Edge's injury is taking longer to heal than thought. Cool. I mean, Edge Randy makes sense as a main event.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe a cash in straight away from The Miz afterwards as well. I can't hear you, Dom.
It's because I muted myself while I was typing. I do apologise.
Right, no, that's all right. I'm a bit startled. I rewatched Hell in a Cell, Jay versus Roman. Was okay, but I still can't get over the crying bit. I think this is the second time Jay has caused Jimmy to lose, or Jimmy caused Jay to lose. If I were Jay, I'd just beat him. Apparently, we're getting a Roman and Uso faction. Yeah, I predicted that. Who will feud with Rock the Dwayne Johnson until WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty interesting if it happened. I wasn't sure about the faction idea initially. I'm certainly a big fan of the Usos, like a lot of people are. But they seem the backstage word is that they're breaking the Usos up and they're gonna have a faction as well.
Yeah, I think they'll be just part of the Roman's faction. They'll just be his underdogs, which I think is fine. I think that's interesting. It'll actually give the Usos more TV time, to be perfectly honest. WWE are looking to leave Amway by December the 1st. Yes, they are. Good luck finding an arena with no Ho team, no residency, and near a hub airport. Yeah, the issue with that is the Thunderdome will weigh a ton. So they won't be able to get the Thunderdome in. So
Yeah.
it looks like we are leaving the Thunderdome, which is a shame because I think that's a really good idea.
I'm going to miss the Thunderdome, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great if we have fans, but we won't have fans. It's not the right time to have fans. Anthony says, Dominant, do you guys do reactions of old pay-per-views from ECW, WWE, and ECW? Because if you guys do, can you please react to ECW Barely Legal or ECW's Hardcore Heaven 99?
Yeah, I think it's Hardcore Heaven, yeah.
Yeah, man. We've done a couple of older pay-per-view reviews. We've done ECW in the past. We've done WCW in the past. And we also have a series called The Wrestling Rewind where we go back and look at older wrestling pay-per-views. We've missed 40 minutes. Can you believe that?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. These things happen, and it's all part of the history of the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. We will learn from this experience. Quite honestly, I'm happy that we're sort of part way into it. I feel a bit more alert. So I currently have Susan G. Oh, that's just faded now. It's a Susan G. Komen promo.
Tell me when you get Titus O'Neil on the screen, please.
Titus O'Neil just on the screen now.
All right, thank you. Cool, we're about the same then. Cool. YouTube provided no notification. Typical. That's rubbish. Please show the screen. We can't do that, mate, because it won't let us because of copyright, I'm afraid. Let's be honest, NXT destroyed Raw and SmackDown so bad last year at Survivor Series that it's just Raw versus SmackDown. Are they not? Do we think they're doing NXT at this year's Survivor Series?
They should, if they know what's best for business. They should, but I'm not sure they are.
Not sure. We'll have to see.
You know what? I feel good because when we're getting the really important Raw stuff. Akira Tozawa's on now. So I feel like we've got to the real core meat of Raw by being here. So
have we missed the Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss segment? Let us know. I'm watching Raw now. Looks new to me. Thinks we've been flummoxed by TTST. Yes, we do. I've just put Raw on mute, listening to your commentary and said, thank you, Scott. That's awesome.
Ginger Jake says we missed nothing, but like I say, we got to the really exciting bit because Akira Tozawa and Akira Tozawa is facing off against the Lucha House Party.
Woohoo!
With Drew Gulak, of course. There are 10 people in chat. Welcome. If you are new to the channel, please like the video and subscribe if you can. Thank you very kindly. We are late. We are sorry, but the clocks have gone back, and you can forgive us because we are British.
We didn't think about that all night.
Yeah, we were up all night doing Hell in a Cell last night, so that's my excuse.
I think it's Raw's bad. I think Raw started early. That's the problem.
If Raw's starting early now, if we can start this at like 11 o'clock on a Monday, I'd be well up for that.
Yeah, that's what we'll be doing for the next few weeks. But I think it changes at the start of November. I think that's when American clocks go back.
Yeah, right. Okay,
go back to normal.
So I think we can be forgiven. We can be forgiven for this slight oversight.
Scott Frame, Raw started here, preempted, absolutely. Jake, hello Jake, hope you're well. And Akeem says hello as well. Hello, thank you so much everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for still being here. You could have been somewhere else by now.
Absolutely.
You could have gone away. You could have been like, oh, they're not here.
Everyone would be thinking, why they're not starting. Right, so Kobe Talks talks about wrestling, that is. Drew brawled with Miz and Morrison. And Styles defeated Jeff Hardy to get in the Raw male team. Okay,
the Raw what now?
Male team. So they're doing the Survivor Series qualifiers. Right. So there's 3 matches tonight, I think, to determine who's going to be on the Raw Survivor Series team.
Right, okay. Well, what we could maybe do is we could go back and watch the first bit in the review, maybe a little bit, and we'll see.
We've missed it. I'll watch it on YouTube tomorrow. Yeah. One big thing was AJ is on the Survivor Series Raw team. Thank you, Jack. Will NXT be involved in Survivor Series this year? Janelle, welcome. Hope you're well. I hope so. I think by the end of tonight's Raw, and this is part of the reason because I'm tired. Dom's tired. Okay, it is ours getting the roll up. No, he didn't get it. Part of the reason me and Dom decided to do it is I think we're going to get an NXT invasion at the end of this.
Yeah, that would be super interesting, I think. But whether they actually do it or not is is another thing.
Well, last year the build up to Survivor Series had like the sort of people going brand to brand and all that. That was straight away after the last pay-per-view to start building. So, fingers crossed, we'll get something. Retribution on SmackDown. It's almost like we've just had a draft.
Absolutely, and it mattered. It didn't matter at all.
Drew Gulak got the win. No, Lindsay Dorado got the win.
No, yeah.
Akira Tozawa's going for a pin. Grand Metalik's going for a pin.
And R-Truth is a 42-time 24/7 champion because they couldn't deal with the fact that Raven held the most titles in WWE history.
Absolutely not.
And now it's R-Truth.
Jake says we have missed nothing. That's good to hear.
Hey, Funhouse.
Oh, still got the Funhouse. Joking, Dom. Susan G. Komen is a scam, I'm afraid. Yeah, Jack's revealed a few times about the stuff with that charity. Goes on. Cool. You have not missed Orton Alexa. Good. I think that's one of the important parts of tonight. When they advertise that, I think, are they going into Orton Fiend? I really hope not. Not with the title.
Well, yeah.
Because, yeah, that's just not going to be good for him. Poor Drew Gulak, absolutely. Tozawa Lucha House Party should have been on main event until the end of time. Absolutely.
I mean, I like some parts of Lucha House Party, but it just goes to show that they don't care about the faction at all.
No, exactly. They're at that lower echelon, but Raw needs it, you know, and they're talented. Wow, that's the best match I've ever watched, says Akeem. Akeem, you fibster. So I guess...
You little fibber,
Hakeem. Scott says, so I guess Akira doesn't care about this tag match. No, probably not. You mute for typing, but then you're like, ooh, here's some crunchiness in your ear.
Yep. This is what they call ASMR.
That's not ASMR, man. ASMR is supposed to be sexy. The Gimme a Whole Year podcast is not sexy. We reserve that stuff for our OnlyFans page. We got Jeff versus AJ for the 27th time, says Akeem. Yeah, they do feel like they've been at it a lot. Scott Frame says last year had the Saudi mishap. Then Adam Cole had the best month in wrestling history. Why? What happened to Adam Cole that one month?
Is that when he beat Daniel Bryan?
Oh, yes, he did, didn't he? Yeah, well played, Dom. Well remembered, man. Yeah, because everyone was stuck in Saudi. That's what Scott's going on about. They had the plane thing, didn't they? And then they, so they ended up like with no performers for SmackDown, so they ended up just bringing on NXT basically. Yeah, that's cool, man. So what the hell happened to that tag match? Don't know. I mean, Lucha House Party won, but I don't know what they won.
It's Raw by numbers, trying to fill time.
Is Monday Night Raw on? Yes, it is, Andrew. It's just, it started about 50 minutes ago, apparently. Although we was late, so sorry, mate. Yep, Alexa is too beautiful. Indeed, she is. Scott, they better not go to Fiend versus Randy. That will screw up the Fiend for the 25 trillion, 24 billion, 232 million, 232nd time. I don't know if I read that number correctly. ASMR is OnlyFans. Yes, it is. Get closer, Dom. I want to hear a hull of a bite, says Hakeem. He's just grazing. He's and he's gone off. And he's back. Welcome back. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Anthony, hello, mate. Kobe, if they add hardcore rules to 24/7 title things, I would love that. Yeah, Kobe, we'd all love that, man.
All right, Funhouse. Everybody.
No, not everyone. Shush. Would be entertaining.
Look at all that cake.
It's the Bray Wyatt Tea Party. Sorry, we just watched a Funhouse. Why didn't she dress up as a dormouse?
What?
Why didn't she dress up as a dormouse? Oh, she's supposed to be dressed as Alice. Arsenic! Fabulous! R.I.P. Rambling Rabbit.
What?
She laced his tea with arsenic.
Oh.
Oh, she's gone a bit red. She gonna get a mask?
Oh, he's got the heel glove now.
Oh, he's remembering the time Randy Orton set his house on fire with Sister Abigail in it.
Oh my god. This is pretty graphic.
What's graphic? He's only beating up a puppet. That's not graphic. Very cool. Very good episode of the Funhouse.
Are you a fan of that, Anthony?
Absolutely. Because they're actually doing something. I don't like it when they have episodes where they don't do anything, but that did a lot. And also, I really like the Alice in Wonderland references and stuff like that. Man.
I bet you do. I bet you do, mate.
Very good.
Are you a particular fan of Alexa Bliss in that environment?
Yeah, she's cracking. Better than Bray Wyatt. No, they were both really good in that. So that's all you can ask for, isn't it, really? Cool. Anthony says, sorry to not get into your comments. I really wanted to watch that and see if we got out new. And we certainly did. We certainly did. Looks like the Alexa's going to get a mask at some point. Anthony says, Ant and Dom, I honestly believe that Randy Orton didn't deserve another title run because his last few were lackluster. I honestly believe that WWE gave him this title run out of his loyalty for the company, of him not leaving, being there for more than 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, he was in talks with AEW for a brief time, or that's what he told people.
He did, yeah.
You know, so he does have loyalty to the company. But then you made a really good point last night. In this era, Randy Orton is a more recognizable star.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because we love Drew, and obviously we have Drew on this channel. We did an interview with Drew McIntyre a couple of months ago as WWE champion, and it was great for the UK to have a champion like Drew. But unfortunately, on a global scale, for a WWE for the wrestling community, Randy Orton is a much more recognizable name.
Yeah, and it might get people that watched him 10 years ago to come back into the product, and that's what
Yeah,
WWE need at the minute.
in the same way that I suppose you did with, as much as it's a dirty word now, Goldberg, because undeniably, as hateful as we are as long-time wrestling fans, that did bring more eyes to the product for
Yeah,
a
it
time.
does. Yeah, it pops the curtains.
Brock Lesnar's a great example of that, and I mean, there's countless examples. Of course, The Undertaker is rumored to be back for Survivor Series for,
Well, they're marketing it all around him because it's 30
well,
years.
this is what I
isn't it?
mean. So
Yeah.
this is what I mean, and obviously as wrestling fans, we're like, no,
Oh no, I'm cool with the Undertaker.
stay home. What?
I'm cool with the Undertaker.
Yeah, but not in a match.
Well, the Boneyard match was really good earlier this year.
Like a cinematic match, then.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. I don't think they'll do anything. I don't think they'll have any sort of match. I think he'd just choke slam AJ Styles or something like that. Cool. Why's Bray got a Mad Hatter hat? Well, there was a lot of references to a Tea Party and Alice in Wonderland in that, and it was themed and it was memorable for that reason, and so I enjoyed it. Beautiful is Alexa making a brew. She can make a brew for me anytime.
Yeah, it's like my favorite bit of Raw, Raw so far.
Well, there's that or the Lucha House Party.
Yeah.
OMG. Myxomatosis kills Rabbit's Alexa. Absolutely. That was really good. I thought it was really good. Anthony says, hello, Jake and Jack. 5/5 on that. Yeah, it was really good. Alexa was great. She was great. She was dressed as Alice. I don't know if you noticed that, which was a bit surprising. I thought she'd be dressed as the Mad Hatter, as the Dormouse, because Alice is the one that goes to the tea party, as opposed to host the tea party with the Mad Hatter. But hey ho.
Yeah. So realistically, as you both of us probably agree that the best thing to do is not to put Orton with the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think is going to happen after this? At this moment of Bliss, do you think we're going to get a Fiend interference, or do you think that that he's going to leave it?
Yeah, I think we're absolutely getting a Fiend interference, and I think they're going to do the Fiend and Orton for a bit until Edge comes back.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think the Fiend's winning that.
No, I don't think so either.
And he shouldn't be anywhere near the title, man. Anthony Manzano.
Unless they do it with Bray again, but again, that doesn't do anything for Bray's character or the Fiend.
What do you mean if they do it with Bray again?
Well, if they do it like with the original Bray Wyatt, like they did with Braun Strowman.
The Randy Orton feud is massive. The Fiend doesn't have many historical feuds left, and one of them that's the big one is Randy Orton, and the only one after that is The Undertaker, is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And so my concern is that they're gonna not do this justice. I don't think.
I'm concerned too. I'm really concerned because they're already hyping up Edge and Orton, online. That is the direction they're going. I think Meltzer's spoken about it. So how do you slot the Fiend in that without him losing the feud? And the answer is you can't. You cannot have him beat Orton.
Well, you can. You can have the Fiend doesn't need to win the match. The Fiend just needs to win the feud. And as long as he gets what he wants in an apology from Randy or something.
So do you think a cinematic match might be the way around this, where it's not necessarily for the title, but
it's going to be it's going to be for the title.
Right. Okay.
You're going to have it for the title.
And how do you get round that?
Well, the Orton will lose, but as long as Fiend wins the feud, as long as the Fiend wins what he wants to get out of Orton. Fiend shouldn't.
How does that work though, man? I mean, because I'm entirely in agreement with you that this shouldn't happen. So if we, in terms of the title being there, and I'm a huge Fiend fan, and I've been a big fan of Randy Orton's work at the moment, as you have been. So how do you get round it without?
Okay.
The Fiend cannot win the title and then go on to face Edge. The Fiend cannot win the title.
The Fiend isn't winning the title. The Fiend just isn't winning the title. But what I'm saying is he can win the feud. You don't have to win the match to win the feud.
Right. Okay.
So what he needs to do is he needs to have a motive in this, whether that's he wants an apology for burning Sister Abigail, or he wants to take a piece of Orton to be able to get Abigail back, or something like that. There's whatever story it is, there needs to be a reason, and he can still lose the matches as long as he gets what he wants in the end. Do you know what I mean?
I see what you mean. So ultimately, in the story, Bray is the winner. but no
Well,
gold.
Randy's
no gold
Randy's the winner and the Fiend's the winner. That should be how to book the Fiend. Like
So
when he fights Daniel Bryan and then Daniel Bryan turns into a heel, the Fiend wins. Even if he loses the match, he wins because he's made Daniel Bryan do what he wants him to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay. I see what you mean, yeah.
Cool. What are they saying? Oh, so are they both on the Raw team? An announcement before the end of the night for the Women's Survivor Series team. Yeah, this isn't as strong as an Invasion storyline, is it?
So from what I'm gathering from that, they've both put together Survivor Series teams.
Well, they're both in this team, aren't they?
Neither of them are on each other's team or something.
I think they're both. I didn't really get it. He's Elias. He's got an album coming out this week. Anthony says, the reason I'm saying his last few title runs, but he's had were lackluster. His peers, the guy has never been that good on the microphone. I think he needs a manager, to be honest. He's too monotone.
What, Orton?
Yeah, that's what Anthony's saying. Yeah.
Dude's incredible on the mic.
He's got better in this heel run, definitely. But I agree with you. His last few title runs have been lackluster. That thing with the Fiend was terrible, and it had so much potential, didn't it?
Well, you mean Bray?
Bray, yeah.
I could just imagine, whenever I look at the Thunderdome, and just because I've spoken to my friend who was on it, I just imagine all of them getting instructions on what to do.
Yeah.
In front of them, and they're all like...
Yeah. Welcome to the WWE product. I remember people saying to me, like, oh, why don't you go for the Thunderdome? And I was like, I've got no interest in it whatsoever.
Yeah, no interest whatsoever. It sounds like it's just a marketing ploy for them. They tell you what to do. They tell you what to say. Sorry, what to cheer,
Yeah.
So Elias's album is number 2 apparently in the charts at the moment.
Is it in some weird chart?
I mean, I imagine it's on iTunes.
You know what I mean? Because America has like multiple charts, don't they?
Right. So Elias versus Keith Lee. Elias is about to get destroyed.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
It's for a Survivor Series spot.
Yeah, I know, but you've got AJ Styles on it, so it depends if they're going to do a heel faction for Raw and a face faction for SmackDown. Then you could maybe have Elias on it. Do you know what I mean? And let's be honest, Keith Lee hasn't won anything. And I've lost Dom. He'll be back in a second. I think he's done good promos recently. I just think his feuds in the past have been really lackluster. But when he was a face, his promos were pretty naff. Jake says, I want Taker back. He will come back for a cinematic match at Survivor Series, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe so, Jake. That'd be cool. I'll be down with that. Dom, there's an NXT ad. Try not to be scared, says Jack. Yeah, he does get scared at them NXT ads. Oh, hello, mate. Welcome. I think Nikki Cross is probably joining next into the Wyatt family with Alexa and The Fiend, says Anthony. I
mean, that's interesting.
Maybe. I don't want them to make it too big as well. I'd quite like Aleister Black to join. I think that could be interesting.
Yeah, that would be good. But is he on SmackDown?
Yeah, he's on SmackDown, so that's not happening, is it? No. Because we're all staying at home. You guys doing a stream on Halloween, like a movie or Halloween Havoc watch along? I think we're going to do a Halloween Havoc watch along, Kobe.
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we? Just before we started this. Yeah, I think it's going to be a thing.
Yeah, we're going to watch Halloween Havoc this Saturday at about 10 o'clock British time. So if you fancy joining us for that, come and drop by, say hello.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think it'd be great fun.
It'll be a good laugh. Are we putting it to vote, or are we just going to do 95?
I think we put it. I say we put it to vote. I like a good bit of fan interaction, not fan interaction. Hulkamania community interaction.
Oh God! But then they might not choose the right one.
What do you mean the right one? It's
not the right one. It is the right one because it's my idea, and I wanted to watch Halloween Havoc 95. So
but that's not what it's about, dude.
The Hulkamaniacs have to give me what I want.
We can't just do everything you want to do. That's just not what this is about.
Well, no, that's true. I just wanted a night off. Because we're all. I'd hope so. Postman Pat is Raw's team captain. Oh, is he? Oh, Jesus Christ. Scott Frame, Elias, Jeff, Hardy hit me with a car. Me. Does Elias even watch the product? Yeah, I hate that, man. I hate that. Akeem, I mean, because without team telling the fans what to do, everyone would just be sitting there with no reactions, like they did on the first few Thunderdomes, yeah. Shu Kunarai says, hello, welcome. Hope
Hey,
all
Shu.
is well. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to see you.
The WWE still ban you if you paid for a ticket but wear a CM Punk shirt or a Benoit merch, do they?
Really?
Elias has just been thrown over the table, and we're going to an advert because that's what we get when we watch Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, there's something not enjoyable about AEW because we pay for it on Fight Network and we don't get adverts, but some matches you can tell that they slow right down as well, and it's really hard to view them matches as well, isn't it, Dom?
Yeah.
Elias is winning, lol. Oh, dude, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, yeah, if they want to completely halt Keith Lee's momentum, I suppose so.
What momentum? He's lost
had some pretty big momentum recently, obviously with the Drew stuff,
but he's lost every match he's been in on Raw.
I don't think he's lost every match.
No, sorry, he beat Dolph Ziggler, but he never won against Randy Orton or
that's
Drew
all you
McIntyre.
need to put him over a victory against one of the greatest superstars of all time, Dolph Ziggler.
And he lost that last week against Drew McIntyre. No, sorry.
Did he lose?
Braun Strowman. Yeah.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, he lost against Braun Strowman.
But it was a low blow, wasn't it?
He low blowed Braun or something, didn't he?
Unless he's going to turn heel.
What I'm saying is he's just a mess
he's
at the minute.
Winning. I'd put cinnamon on it.
Are you putting cinnamon on it?
What, Keith Lee being at the Survivor Series team?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not putting it on it. I'm not an idiot. But if you want to eat cinnamon, that's fine. I didn't think you'd want to do that tonight.
I'll put cinnamon on it. Yeah. I'm in the zone.
If Keith Lee wins, he's going to do a proper spoonful of cinnamon, not the half-assed ones that he did on Sunday.
No. If Elias wins.
What? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Do you guys think that instead of worrying about opening up another performance centre in another country, WWE might expand their UK performance centre to Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales? That's a really interesting question, Anthony. Thank you for that. I think in the UK, if there was going to have performers from, well, they've got performers from Scotland and Wales. I don't know about Irish on the NXT UK brand, but I think they just bring them all down into the UK performance centre. So I think they're better to expand somewhere outside a little bit. Maybe not even. I wouldn't even say Sorry, go on.
I agree. I think they're going to Japan next. We talked about it on the stream, didn't we?
Yeah, man. Maybe Japan, maybe Australia, maybe Saudi Arabia are all good shouts, I think. So we'll see. Dom's reaction is me watching WWE every week. Absolutely, Scott. We'll just go, what? Fair on Chris Benoit. Shu sorry, I want to get your name right. Is it Sue? Shu Kunai.
I think we just say Shu, dude.
Is it Shu?
Yeah.
It might be Sue.
What now?
Sue.
Could be. Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Well, maybe we won't. I was actually shocked when I saw that Bliss was joining the Wyatt fam. Me too, man. I mean, I was shocked but pleasantly surprised. It certainly gives the Bray Wyatt dynamic a different element. Yeah. Anthony Manzano, I think they're making the new Wyatt family more than 4 members so they can go up against Retribution. They could do.
I think the worst thing they could do is have another Wyatt family.
Yeah, but they could definitely do it.
I think it's too much to keep him as that faction leader thing. I think we need to have a few years. I'm not saying I'm dead against it, but we need to have a few years. But then I forget the Fiend has been around for 2 years now.
Has he?
A year and a half, maybe.
A year and a half. SummerSlam, was it? Not this last year, the year before, wasn't it? Against Finn Balor. Yeah. Cool.
So is it? So what would you be happy to see a Wyatt family?
No, it was 19 because Hell in a Cell last year was his first match.
Yeah.
First match after Finn Balor. Would I like to see what? Sorry.
A Wyatt family.
No, but I could see them doing it. I think.
Yeah.
I think Anthony's got a point because they like to. The problem is after the two big feuds, which is Undertaker and Randy Orton. I don't know where you go with the Fiend next.
It's true, but you can't. Realistically, are we even going to get a cinematic match between Wyatt and the Undertaker?
I think it's possible.
I mean, he's just how long's the Undertaker signed for? Like the next 15 years, like his
25 years. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah. Greenwich Mean Time pay-per-views. I love it, says Jack. Yeah, man, we can get to bed early. Someone got Randy Orton tattooed on him. Your thoughts? I'd rather get Alexa Bliss tattooed on me.
I mean,
I've got a tattoo that everyone hates.
the Wednesday 13 autograph.
Yeah, man. So I'm a massive Wednesday 13 fan, and I've got his autograph tattooed. But it looks like Wiz.
I mean, I don't see it like that because I know the context, and if you explain it, then it's a perfectly good tattoo.
Well, I met him on my 21st birthday. And it was the first time I'd met him. And I was like, cool, I'll get this done. And then I didn't ever get it tattooed on, even though he signed my arm. And then I saw him a couple of years ago, and I was like, I'm going to just do this. And so I got it done. It reminds me of my youth.
Well, yeah, there you go.
There you go. Every tattoo's got a story, baby.
Absolutely, man.
You guys wearing Halloween costumes? What, on Saturday? Hell yeah. I mean, excuse me. I'm
permanently in my Halloween costume.
You are going to make some effort, aren't you, Dom, and wear a Halloween costume for our Halloween stream?
No.
Why? You've got to wear a Halloween costume on Halloween, mate. It's Halloween anywhere.
Halloween. Okay, maybe I will. Just for you guys.
We'll crack out our best wrestling outfits. It'll be fun.
We've never actually done that, have we? We've never actually done like a wrestling fancy dress, evening.
No, we haven't. So could Saturday be our first?
Absolutely. There are 11 people watching with us right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you are brand new to the channel, like that video, subscribe. And I can't hear your audio again, Anthony. Your audio is gone.
No, my audio ain't gone. I'm just not talking.
All right, okay, it's fine. It's because unusually I'm watching us, like, just, whereas normally I obviously pause it, and so I'm watching us with a obviously, so you can't hear it.
There's a delay, dude. That's the thing.
Right.
Cool. Zandel's joined us. Hello, Zandel. Hope you're okay. Anthony says,
hey,
have a recommendation for a classic pay-per-view watch-along, either Barely Legal or Hardcore Heaven 98. We did read your comment earlier, Anthony. That's a cracking idea. If we get enough people that enjoy our Saturday streams, we might look at doing that in the very near future. How about that?
Yeah.
Or we'll be putting them to vote anyway on our... We will be doing a Halloween Havoc this Saturday, but we'll put which CCW to vote, or we'll put a couple of pay-per-views to vote. Zandel says, hey, everyone, came to see what's up. I'm not watching Raw.
Well, thank you. Thanks for being here, dude.
Hello, mate.
Jeff Hardy's out here.
Jeff Hardy's coming to distract Elias. So Elias is losing. And Keith Lee needs the distraction to win. Really? Oh, he's popped him up. And there's the power bomb, the glory bomb.
That is a thing of beauty. I love that move.
Keith Lee on your Survivor Series team. Well done. You don't have to eat cinnamon.
Thank you.
Hey, I say Halloween Havoc 96, the Giant versus Hogan in Monster Trucks, and his second ever matches for the WCW title.
Ooh.
No, that sounds awful. Don't want to watch the...
I'd be fine with that.
What, watching the Monster Truck match?
Yeah.
Why?
Silly. It's fun. It's silly fun. It's Halloween. Why wouldn't we?
Because it was just crap. Scott Frame, you should watch every Goldberg match on Halloween. That's definitely scary enough. Absolutely. Sorry, GMT means Glean mean time. Yes, it is. Mrs. Glean mean time. Just a week until the American elections. I know, right? Scott Frame, I hope And Jeff Hardy's attacked him with a guitar. R.I.P. guitar.
There he is. There's Jeff with another guitar.
I hope Sasha Banks loses her first title defense. It depends if you're going to do the story of that, Scott. If they do the story with that, then I'm fine with that, yeah. Because she's lost every one of her title defenses so far, hasn't she? I've got a tattoo, and I think people hate, and I love it that people hate it. Cool. What is it? What's Jack's tattoo, Dom?
You've told me before, haven't you, Jack? But I can't remember.
I'm gonna guess a Star Trek symbol.
It might be Becky Lynch.
It's not.
Becky Lynch's face on his bum.
A mate man has two nipples tattooed onto his bum. That's quite funny. Scott, yeah, Dom dress up as Shotzi.
I mean, absolutely. I will dress Shotzi Black. I mean, I'll dress as Shotzi Blackheart. Absolutely.
Can't wait to see your outfit.
My outfit?
Yeah, on Saturday.
What are you going to do?
I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. You'll have to tune in on Saturday to find out, Dom.
Well, I mean, of course I'm gonna. I have to.
Yes, you do.
That
cool.
will be my next stream, though.
What will be your next stream?
Saturday.
Why aren't you doing Wednesday?
No, dude, no. I know it's half term for college, but I've got things to do. I've got counselling on. I'm doing my counselling.
I thought that was only for a couple of weeks. I didn't realise that was going to carry on.
Nah, dude, that's like till March.
I might be working next week as well, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, it might be.
How you feeling about it?
I'm going to miss these.
Yeah.
But we'll still try and do what we can. Just probably not Mondays because of work. Dom dress up as Shotzi. Dom would be scared of his own costume. Yes, he would, Akeem. You are getting to know him very well. Jake Holden, I'll be wearing a Halloween costume. In other words, nothing, as I'm scary enough. You are a crazy ginger. You are Rozak from Watchmen. Just give Dom Cameron Grimes his hat, and bingo, he's Cameron Grimes.
I'm fine with that.
He's good. How much?
Guy.
What level of effort are you going to put into your costume?
Like 3%.
No, you've got to do more than that. This is for the Gimme
I don't have to do anything, man.
Why don't you? You're dressing up, man. The people want you to dress up. The people look forward to what you do.
It's fine. The people that are here will like me regardless of what.
No. They're all going to say. What you're going to do is you're going to come out in your school jumper again that you won't have changed since Saturday, and you're going to go.
I've changed. I've got a waistcoat on. I'm in a shirt.
Did you just do the Hulk Hogan arm thing? Yeah.
No. I just stretched out a little bit.
Pose it, brother. Pose it.
So what are they telling you can do then on Monday? What's the deal? Are you going back? You're not going back to theatre, are you?
I haven't heard anything yet, but I know that the company I work for has just won a lot of money from an arts.
Oh yeah, bid. I've seen that funding. Yeah, for a bunch of
which will keep us going for the next few months, hopefully. So yeah, good, man. But I haven't heard anything yet.
Some places doing like sort of small scale events again. I know the Adelphi in Hull's now doing like 42 cap gigs, like 42 people capacity.
42 in there? You can't socially distance with 42 in there.
Well, apparently they're working out. Maybe it's an outside thing. I know they were doing outside gigs.
I did see a photo of Adelphi with the queue or something, but it seems like a lot of people in there, doesn't it? We've been to gigs with less than 42 people in there, and it's still...
Yeah, it's still pretty rammed.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah, so is that the plan for? Because I'm assuming they've still got you in the arts sector at the moment. So are they going to do events? Is that the idea, or sort of small scale events? Or
I know the ideas, but I'm not really allowed to talk about them here. So we'll see what happens in the future, and when things do get released, it'll be on the Hull News Theatre and Hull City Hall Facebook page when they get announced.
Nice. Good bit of promo there. I like it.
There you go. Ant, dress up as Dom. Dom, dress up as Ant for Halloween. I don't want to ruin any of my clothes.
You don't want to what?
Ruin any of my clothes.
Why would you ruin your clothes by dressing up as me? I bet I dress better than you anyway.
Debate blah blah.
Is it though? Is it?
Mr. Wrestling Hands has joined us. Hello, welcome. Lovely to see you. Join the Dark Order. Holy Hull, I got a big Cass XL. Never mind, it's just Anthony. That's a big disappointment. Join the Dark Order, brothers.
Hey.
I assume that's what started out. What a crappy finish, a distraction. Yeah, that's how Keith Lee gets his wins, with distractions, because they're giving him a push. Scott, what do you expect? It's Lee. Yeah, they've sort of ruined Lee so far, haven't they? Halloween Havoc, Goldberg versus DDP was a 5-star match, but that was never aired due to the career-ending match of Warrior versus Hogan. Yeah, the match that never made it to TV because they run out of TV time. And then they had to give it on free TV the day after. Or the week after. Hilarious. Someone asked me if I'd seen last Goldberg match. I said, I hope so.
I don't think so. I think they were talking... Wasn't he on the Thunderdome at some point? I think they were talking about bringing him back for something.
Yeah, we watched that episode. I didn't see him on the Thunderdome, so I didn't make a big deal of it. But yeah, he'll come back. But the joke is, I hope so. Retribution versus Hurt Business again. Yep.
Well, we've never seen that before, so I'm really excited about it.
Oh, they didn't even show him like slapping the back of Drew for him to fall off that time.
It was literally a pat on the back, like I would give you if we weren't in COVID.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
like a slap. Hey, mate, you're right.
Jack says, "Yeah, Star Trek symbol on the left arm and a Bond one on the right." See, I got it right, man. I got it right. Nice. Becky's in his heart. Oh, 42 is a random number. What's 42?
Is it the solution to the world or something? What is that? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Is it 42? The number?
Maybe so. Maybe
solve the world. Solve the problems of the world. What's the answer to everything is 42? I think. Or is that? Is it 32? I think it's 42.
Well, Jack said 42, so I assume 42. Dom should just be a part of the early years of the Wyatt family. Yeah, Dom is actually Bray Wyatt's son.
Well, I got compared to Luke Harper the other day or Brody Lee, and I was like, I'll take that.
Join Dark Order. Randy Orton is backstage with his championship.
What's he going to say?
Charlie Caruso telling him that he needs to expand more upon it. He should just RKO her. RKO her personality into her. Ooh.
That was a good promo. That was a good promo from Randy Orton.
Maybe they'll explain why Bayley's chair was on the ramp and then by the cell. Yeah, man. Maybe. I don't think so. 42 for the Adelphi. There you go, Dom.
Yeah, 42. I thought so, yeah. 7 people in. Thank you so much for being here. 10 likes. If you want to like the video, please do. If you want to subscribe, please do. If you want to tell your grandma to subscribe, please do. We'll appreciate it.
We certainly will.
Are we getting a Retribution? Look at all that expensive gear that Retribution destroyed in the beginning.
Yeah.
It all feels a bit over the top now, doesn't it? There was like 50 of them to start with.
Felt over the top at the time, to be perfectly honest. Felt just a bit weird. Felt like a load of school kids doing naughty things. Randy has his hands over the custom plates. Oh, Randy. Randall Keith Orton. I've got no energy in me tonight, Dom.
Man, it was a long night last night. I'm feeling all right. I actually feel better for starting later. Sorry, for knowing that we've actually, dented some time in before we started.
What? You feel better knowing that we missed half of it?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
I just want something big to happen. This has been rubbish so far.
Yeah, it's not been great, has it?
No, Keith Lee and Elias match was fine. It was just a Raw match, so Kira Tozawa match was rubbish. And what else have we seen? Nothing. Weird,
The
isn't it?
Funhouse.
Yeah, the Funhouse is great. No energy, me either. Sorry, Jack.
Well, we appreciate you being here, man.
We do. Retribution for the win. Well, they need to get a win. Let's be perfectly honest. I assume they're going to do these at Survivor Series.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, my stream just paused, so carry on with all the current events, Anthony. So.
Well, now it's happening. It's just a video package showing us what we've already seen, because that's what they do on Raw.
Okay, cool.
Video package after video package after video package. One match, 5 minutes, done. Backstage segment, 3 minutes, no personality, done. Welcome to WWE Raw. Ginny's here. So who are we getting? Hurt Business and who? It'll be... Don't know who's actually wrestling. I've not got my sound on.
So basically, it's just Retribution saying, "We'll shut you down."
The Hurt Business have just come out. SOS Arnie. Yeah, Arnie Schwarzenegger's been in hospital, hasn't he?
What's that, man? What'd you say?
Arnold Schwarzenegger's been in hospital.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah. Told him to make an appointment for a different day, and he said, "I'll be back."
Ah.
Yeah. So we're getting a 8-man elimination tag. The match that we should be getting at Survivor Series, we're getting tonight. So there we go. 5, says Akeem. 5. Don't know why he says 5. 5 minutes later, the match is over. 5 minutes later, squash match. Moments later, 2 promos. To be continued. Yeah, mate, it is exactly like that, mate.
Yep.
Raw is just a bit of a mess, man. I wish they'd do, like, do you know the video segments of what's happened that they do before every segment? Raw never used to do that, right? They used to do like it at the start of the show. I'm fine with that. But don't do it all the way through the show, or do it at the top of every hour. Yeah. You know, give me 5 minutes, and then just give me some wrestling and some stories and some stuff going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, meant my cat, Arnie, but I'm nicking that joke. I made it up just now for you, mate. Just now for you. There we go. Sorry, guys, we're a bit lethargic tonight, but we're...
I don't know, man. I've been all right for the first bit, but yeah, it's definitely had a bit of a lull. I think every time the Hurt Business come on, I'm like, oh no, actually, I quite like the Hurt Business. I think it's more like Retribution, to be honest.
Really? Retribution excites me more than the Hurt Business, I think. I do like...
Really?
I like MVP's promos, but the faction just don't do much for me. Like, Bobby Lashley bores me a little bit, to be perfectly honest. I don't think this run back has been very good.
I think he's a great talent, man. I think he's one of
all right.
One of the best talents they have, but...
No, definitely not. He's all right.
I think he's amazing, but he just needs a mouthpiece, and he has that with MVP, which is good.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin's okay, but I don't think that this second run has been very good for him either, really. Cedric, I think, is a wonderful in-ring talent, the type of wrestler I like to watch, but since he's been on Raw, they've not really done much with him. Like they had that Cedric Ricochet match, which could have been freaking awesome, and then it was over in 2 minutes. The Botch Guy has joined us. Hello, the Botch Guy. How are you? I'm lethargic. The beard! The beard! By the gods! How you doing, man? I've not been on one of your trivia streams for a while, mate. Need to try and get onto one of them. Oh, I'm shattered.
Gotta love the botch guy, man.
Botch guy rocks.
It's what we need. It's what we need to keep us going after it's 1:30 in the morning, and we did obviously Hull in a Cell last night, man. So yeah, it's good to be here. But
Jack says, to appeal the death penalty, you need to appeal the state governor. Imagine people in California who had to appeal the death sentence to the Terminator. Yeah, that's pretty harsh, isn't it, man? Pretty harsh. Botch guy says doing good. Kobe says hello. Hello. Botch says waiting for something to make a video on because right now nothing. I know, mate. I know. Raw's been rubbish so far.
Yeah, man.
I was looking. I nearly said to you, I'm too tired to do this, and I nearly said to you like, oh, I can't be bothered. But then I was like, oh, it's Survivor Series. They might do something big to set it up, and
maybe
3 qualifying.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice, because I guess with you going back to work potentially, we can have a bit of a. We won't have the pressure of having to do these, but I'll kind of miss them. Actually, it's weird. I was thinking about it. I was like,
oh, you've got to do them without me.
I've got things to do, man.
Got to catch up, baby.
The only reason I'm not completely dead right now is because it's half term at the moment, so I didn't have college this evening. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard going at the moment, as it is for everybody in the world with COVID.
Absolutely. Survivor Series, we're getting Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn, Intercontinental versus US.
Nice. I'm down with that.
Yeah. Should be alright. Botch Guy says, boring so far. Welcome to the podcast. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I expected a big show. Well, it's no NXT so far. Odd. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening, man.
I hope it does, but
unless we get something on Halloween Havoc.
Oh, it's not happening because they've just announced Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn. If it was happening, they'd have added Damian Priest into that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Hello, Alan. How are you? Lovely to see you, my friend. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Dom?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm okay, man. We're tired, but we're here. We're hanging in. We're hanging in. We
Retribution
are
has
on
a
Raw.
banging theme, though. They do, actually. They've got a great package around them. They're just... And then some silly masks. Bobby's shoes killed the vibe.
MVP quoting Heath Ledger in Batman there.
There you go.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
And then Shelton Benjamin came and gave the last line of the promo to really... Oh, and I've not heard this theme. Yeah, that is a bloody cracking theme. Did we hear it last night when Shen Thorne come out?
No. What the Retribution theme?
Yeah, we have heard it before, haven't we? They've missed out on Asuka versus Sasha versus Io. If they're not doing it, then that's like one of the bigger matches in it. And that Roman, Randy, and Finn Balor, yeah, missed out. Oh, mind you, Finn won't be able to, will he?
When it kicks in, the theme is good. When it kicks in, like now,
no, I like it all the way through. I think it's really dynamic. It's like because so many of WWE's themes have been terrible so far. That's way better than Keith Lee's theme. Put it that way. It's odd that WWE haven't had a Biden lookalike wrestle. They always have presidential candidate lookalikes wrestle just before an election, and Trump is literally Vince's best mate and close friend. Yeah, man. They have no orange wrestlers. of Stephanie and Triple H, yes, and have amazing names like Slapjack and Flapjack and Wackajack and Molewhack. Best wrestling names ever, yes, Alan. Slapjack is better than T-Bar. Better than T-Bar. Dio Madden.
I like Dio Madden, but there was a lot of promise for him. Obviously, when he got destroyed by Brock Lesnar, and
T-Bar's Dominic Dijakovic, isn't it?
Mace is it
Mace
Mace?
is Dio Madden. I really like Dio Madden's character work. Actually, like he's really sort of moving his head real weirdly. He's the one that's actually most working as Retribution.
He's trying to be like the Fiend, though. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, Retribution need to win this, by the way.
100%.
During the Retribution match at Hell in a Cell, we were watching Dom cheating at Cinnamon. Yes, we was, my friend. Yes, we was. Ember Moon's new theme is Everything I Need. I haven't heard it, mate. I haven't heard it. Have you heard it, Dom?
Ember Moon's theme? No, I've not heard it yet.
Lashley versus Sammy. Remember the Bobby Lashley sister segment? That was absolute rubbish, Scott.
Yeah.
Yes, it was, yeah. Yes, it was. Jack, why don't I ever see you on my Trivia Night live streams, lol? Botch Guy, he has been on them. Ask these two beautiful people how fun it is. How good is Botch Guy's trivia streams, Dom?
Botch Guy's super entertaining, man, but I need to get on some more of them.
Yeah, man, I love him. I love him, baby. Mace is Dio. Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, I quite like his little... He's got that, like, Sasha Banks bad promo thing going on, but it works with a mask. Bobby Sisters was kind of anti-trans. Yeah, man. That was a weird story. I go quite a lot there, Botch, lol. Yeah, Jack has been in there a few times. I've seen Jack in there. And Jake is in there as well. I've seen Jake in the Botch Guy streams as well. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? This is for you, Slapjack.
I think T-Bar and Dio and obviously Ali are brilliant standout talents. Obviously Mia Yim too, but we haven't really seen too much of Mia Yim at the moment.
Yeah, WWE don't know how to handle a woman in a faction, do they? Kobe's been in the streams as well, I assume. Funny trivia streams, he says. You should do a trivia on your stream. I do sometimes, man. I do a Who's Nips of these. I'll queue one up for the break.
Oh, yeah, the nipple one, yeah.
You can play my nip game with me. But because you're the Botch Guy, I expect you to, like, freaking beat everyone. See? The pressure is on now, brother. No eliminations just yet. Don't be entertaining for a minute, mate.
Do 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 do.
Thank you. That was absolutely perfect, mate.
So there's Mia Yim on the top doing twitching stuff.
Twitching stuff.
What is going on?
Oh, it's all going to break down because we're going to get it next week. Better throw out this match, eh?
What is going on with Mia Yim? What is happening with Mia Yim? What is that about?
I have no idea, mate. Right, guys, I've got a Nips game ready for you all. Woohoo! Woohoo!
This is not, like, what is going on here?
I don't know. I was getting Nips game ready. You tell me what happened, Dom.
Oh my god!
What do you mean? Oh my god! Someone's got to actually get stuff ready on the stream. What happened, Dom?
Mia Yim's like looks quite distressed.
Like she's having a heart attack or something. Is she on drugs?
I don't know, Anthony.
Right, rock and roll, guys. We're playing the nipple game. Whoa! This was inspired by Botch Guy's trivia streams. If you haven't been on them, go on them because they're amazing. And he has scorecards, and you can win prizes like getting your name written down. On our stream, you win a love poem. You win a love poem from either myself or Dom. It's your choice. All you've got to do is tell me whose nipples these are. They're going to pop up on the screen, and you need to tell me whose nips they are. The first person to get it gets a love poem. Let's go! Whose nips are those? See what people are saying. BRB. Okay, I need to make a video on that. Oh, right, he needs to make a video on the me thing. Botch Guy's gone. Oh well.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, but. I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be serious. I mean, I'm assuming it's part of a gimmick, but it didn't look very.
Yeah, it's part of a gimmick.
Yeah.
Whose nips are these guys? Is she having a heart attack? Is she on drugs? What kind? Can I get some? Hello, observing stuff. How are you doing? That's what happens when you're wrestling high, me. WWE must have thrown drug tests out the window. Is she okay? Maybe she's doing a new dance move. I don't like it.
Kind of was like that. Was like, all right, like yeah, gimmick is fine, but only for the distraction for the win.
Yeah.
And now it's carried on, and I was just like, is she okay?
Fish out of water. I remember my first beer, says observing stuff. I don't. And it's your nipples. No, it's not, Jack. Akeem says Cass. Kobe talks about wrestling, says Big Cass. Carlos Colon, says Jack. Miro, did John Cena attack Mayhem? I think that's what happened, Scott. Dijakovic, says Kobe. Well done. Akeem got it first. Akeem got it first. It was Big Cass. I'm surprised you got that so quickly. Well done.
Nice. Well done, mate.
So who do you want a love poem from, my friend? Choose either me or Dom, and we will be happy to deliver you a love poem. As if I did that for Botch Guy and he disappeared because he had to make a video. He'll be doing a reactions video. You can see it later on. Go check out the Botch Guy's channel. He's really funny. He reacted
to Mia's freak out.
Yeah.
Which we hope, and I'm sure he is fine.
Maybe she just wanted a Twitch back.
It was just wanted a what? Twitch back?
No, she was just faking. She was causing a distraction.
Where is
Akeem
she
knows
now?
his
What's
nips.
happening?
Yes, he does. She's on the outside.
She gone?
Yeah. Oh, she's been sent out. My first beer was 19 or so years ago. Jesus. Yeah, so was mine.
Oh, she was faking it. Okay.
Yeah. Akeem does know his nips. I know those beautiful nips. A poem from Ant. You can get a poem from Ant, mate. I'm worried about Yim. Don't worry about her, mate. It was all storyline. It was just a bit weird. Mia's fine. She's fit, says Jack. Where's MVP?
Did MVP get eliminated?
It must have been. Dijakovic beating down on Benjamin.
So I've just seen Dijakovic get eliminated.
Have you? What? You're ahead of me again. Are you going to pause?
Well, I didn't know I was ahead of you in the first place.
I'll tell you when Dijakovic gets eliminated.
I'm behind you then because Dijakovic is still very much in this match.
Well, so he was. So you just said Dijakovic just got eliminated.
Oh, did he just get speared? I'm sorry, he's still. Oh,
right,
yeah,
that's the 10 count out.
Sorry, yeah,
You've
I've
both
not
been
I'm not
eliminated. Oh, this is slow, isn't it? Dom, how the hell did you think that was real?
So the 10 count is just gone, Anthony.
Oh, you're miles behind. I don't want to pause because Cool. Mace is in against Cedric. And does Mace have a Predator look? He does, Kobe. He certainly does. I quite like Mace's mask, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, it works most for me.
Nice kick.
Nice kick. Oh. Mace is looking dominant.
Every ounce of his sins, which is weird. Weird thing to say.
Oh. Kick to the leg. Cedric knocks off Ali. Oh, but Mace catches him. Is he going to do a choke slam?
Again, I'm quite far behind you, but...
Oh, kick to the face. I didn't see the freaking tag. Oh, God. Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? Right, just been pinned.
Right, yeah, I've not got anything. I'm not close to that. I've just seen...
Tell me when he gets pinned, Dom.
Yep.
Was that yes, he's got pinned?
No. Right, he's just been pinned now.
There we go. Ali's got caught by Benjamin. Ali's going to win this. Oh, it's just like the Bobby Lashley Ricochet Ali feud, but now instead of it being Ricochet and Thingy, they've just put in Retribution. Ali's the constant. Is it just me, or does T-Bar look like Dijak? A little bit, man. A little bit. He could be.
Whoa, man, yeah.
That was a nice drop kick. Oh, that body drop.
Oh, nice kick.
They're killing Ali, man. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, no way.
Right, so I've just seen Ali go to the outside.
Why do you keep getting behind me so much?
Don't know, mate. I've not moved anything.
Tell me when the chair... Oh, no, don't tell me when the chair shot hits.
There's the chair shot.
Right, so that's a DQ for the match. I mean, great. All of that for that. Pause it at a certain point.
So that completely destroyed Retribution again.
Well, they just look like pussies now.
But where's Retribution? Where's Retribution?
Well, they're all done.
They're all coming out. The Hurt Business are coming out.
They're all in the cafe, having a drink. Throwaway matches, chat. This is BS. Why the hell is Retribution being treated like this? Ali still is a baby. Yep. It is absolutely ridiculous. I hurt businesses are faces. Right, tell me when you see a rose on your screen, please.
See rose?
Yeah, tell me when you see a rose on your screen.
A rose?
Yes.
Now.
Cool.
Angel Garza with Mandy and Dana.
Who cares? Shayna and Nia versus Mandy and Dana.
What the flip? I'm still on Gaza presenting a rose to Dana Brooke.
Your team? Yes, our team. Ugh. They haven't been beaten since being on Raw. Pretty sure they got beaten that 4-way tag match, didn't they?
Nia Jax just gave him a wink. That was cool.
Nia's been quite funny recently. Drew McIntyre is coming out.
Ah, mate.
What are you saying, mate, for?
Because I'm like super behind you.
Why? I've just paused it.
I don't know, man. Nia Jax is impressed with Garza's advances. Now Drew's out. I'm watching Drew come out now.
Oh, wow. I'm going to pause it again.
Right, he's just walked out onto the rampway. So I'm assuming this is set up earlier. So earlier when we missed it, the Miz and Morrison came out to berate Drew for losing to Randy.
There we go.
And Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre said, "Watch your mouth," and then obviously pitched this match. Said he had an idea, I believe, in the promo for management, and that obviously is what we're seeing now.
He looks quite happy. It's probably a good thing for him taking the title off him, to be perfectly honest. You know what Dom's thinking, Alan. What is Dom thinking? Why is Nia wearing a hand on her boob? It's an imprint from Dom.
There is a lot of pyro going on for Drew.
Yeah, there has been the last few times. And all of Retribution got eliminated. Are they supposed to look like a beast? No, apparently not. They're just useless, aren't they? This is BS. Why the hell is Retribution being treated like this? Ali is a baby. Yeah. That was a canvas-based way of saying, who cares? Yeah. Yeah. It's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Sorry, I owe someone a poem. It's Akeem, I owe a poem. Let me write a few notes down. Turn off the adverts. Right, Akeem, my friend. This is for you. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one? Who will dance on the floor in the round? She said, I am the one who will dance in the floor in the round. She told me her name. It was Billie Jean. As she caused a scene. Then every head turned with eyes that dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. Hakeem, that love poem was for you, mate. That love poem was for you. Writ it myself. I thought it was bad. But, you know, told me to beat it or something. You enjoy that one, Dom?
I did, mate. It was great.
Thanks, so.
Really, really inventive stuff from you.
Thanks, mate. I do try. Sorry, dude. My energy is so low tonight.
It's all right. I'm thinking about making a broom.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah, you go make yours first.
You want to go? Yeah. Should we do it in shifts?
Yeah, let's do it in shifts. Let's.
Right.
I'll babysit the kids first.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll be back. I'm just gonna mute myself. Okay.
All right, lovely. I think Drew will be buried now. Shame. I don't think he's going to be buried, Jack. I think they'll keep it up with him. I think he'll be fine. Hope you enjoyed your poem, Hakeem. I hope he didn't leave when I did his poem. Devastated. Brews are soothing. Yes, they are. I don't know if I've got any coffee left. Nope, done. Well, it's just me and you guys here in the wrestling living room. That's Dom's gimmick, not mine. I hope you're all having fun. Sorry, I've just chatted tonight, dudes. Dom is giving us a thumbs up. I don't know what he's doing. Could have done with brushing his hair for the podcast. Oh, he's got his up. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I did brush my hair for the podcast, you miserable bugger.
I can't tell. He looks like a homeless person.
Shut up.
Got a cute bum though, hasn't he? Look at that little cute bum. Bruce Soothing. I think I'll gym to Elias's new album. Cool, man. Sounds good. So what are we doing this week? I think I'm gonna do AW, and I'm gonna avoid all spoilers for NXT. Did you guys want me to do that or not? I don't mind not doing it. I was thinking of doing NXT on Thursday after NXT UK. It's up to you guys though. Or is it going to be too hard to avoid spoilers? I do think it's going to be quite a big show though, but I won't miss AEW at the same time. I'm not doing both. God. Maybe I could try both. Why is Dom in a suit? I don't know, man. I don't know. You're up for that, Jack? Cool. We'll do that then on Thursday. No worries. So we're live streaming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yay! Oh, I said I'd do something. I might not be able to do Saturday. Oh, I'm going to have to now. I've said it. Oh well. To go on Sunday, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, Dom's in a suit because he's got an interview tonight. To see if he's
What?
What?
I'm in a suit. Excuse me. I'm in a suit because I want to be.
There we go. Dom wants to be smart. Wait, why is Mr. Money in the back in a qualifying match for the belt? I suppose it's just to set up the idea of Miz as a main eventer. Which makes sense. It's better than they ever did with Otis.
What do you mean? Hang on a second. What do you mean a qualifying match for?
For the belt against Randy Orton. What Jack just asked. Oh, he's getting beat up by Drew though. Tell me a joke, funny man. It wasn't a Hell in a Cell, it was a Hull in a Cell. I love suits, but because of my disability, they take ages to put on. Says Jack. I've got your stick here as well, Dom. Do you know where it was?
Where?
On the back of a chair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I knew it was there.
Well, yeah, but we couldn't find it.
No.
I hate suits, says Jake. Oh, Hakeem's back. Welcome, Hakeem. You missed your love poem, mate. It was really good as well.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just nice. I don't know. It just feels nice to be wearing a waistcoat and a jacket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I quite like suits. I don't like shirts.
No, I've got like a straight up black shirt thing on. But yeah, just I don't know. Sometimes when your mood needs lifting. I mean, I love wearing t-shirts and band t-shirts and stuff. But just occasionally, to get me going in the week, I like to be a bit smart. And I did have a couple of I did have to go out today and do a little meeting, a couple of meetings and things. So
cool.
I'll socially distance. I didn't tell you about I had a meeting in Manchester the other week.
Oh yeah,
because Manchester's super locked down at the moment. I had to go to this meeting into this room, and it was two people on the other side, like a job interview.
Oh yeah,
and it was just like a casual meeting, but because of the way obviously COVID, just had to be super separate, like on two opposite sides of the room.
Yeah,
really odd.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good for safety, but strange for dynamic.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, hey, it's getting real bad in this country again.
It is
real bad. And my laugh is so Hull. Oh, bad luck for me. You'll have to watch it in the replay, mate. Hey, it was cool. It was a good one. Some might have thought it was bad. But I tell them to beat it.
Beat it. So hang on, sorry, did I miss something? So this is a qualifier to face Randy?
Yeah.
Has that been announced?
Well, I think that's what Jack said.
I feel like they'd have made a bigger deal about it.
Well, they probably have, but we don't hear it because we're generally talking to each other.
I haven't seen anything.
What, you don't believe that they're going to carry on doing Drew and Randy? It'll end in DQ anyway, this match. There you go. Yeah. They've got the briefcase to get the DQ as well, haven't they? Wow, that was... he threw him a long way then. God, you could tell that was light. Will we ever see a Future Shock DDT happen again, says Observing Stuff.
I love that DDT, but we very rarely see it, don't we?
Yeah.
So I've just seen him chuck the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah. Claymore. Are you behind again?
Yeah, mate, I don't know why.
I don't know what's going on.
I have not moved anything. I don't know what's going on. Claymore.
Right, I'm making a cup of tea.
Go on then, mate. So I've just seen Drew beat The Miz with a Claymore.
Don't forget to read the comments and tell people how much we love them.
Read the comments and tell people how much we love them. Okay. Right. Anthony, your laugh is so Hull. Yes, it is. Sounds like Krusty the Clown, doesn't it? Dom, how do you walk without it? I'm assuming you mean my stick. Well, Emma held my hand, and Emma was in bless her cotton socks. She joked with me the other day because obviously we had a bit to drink for our socially distanced party with Anthony. And Emma was like, "Oh, I was in no fit state to hold your hand because she was struggling